We are officially in the shadow period of the August 12th new moon and total solar eclipse, and the energy is still running very strong. Peace, chosen ones. Happy Owl Wisdom Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. This is the Mystic Owl speaking, and today I want to talk about past and present energy, and that's the energy from the August 12th new moon and total solar eclipse. I know I'm not the only person who was just going through. It was so crazy. I don't even know where to begin. It was so crazy that last week, hold on, I should have had my dates. I should have had my calendar pulled up. Last week, which was August 19th, I could not, did not even post Our Wisdom Wednesday for the first time in 10 months, 10 or 11 months, because my 1 year anniversary of Our Wisdom Wednesday on YouTube is in October, I believe. So this was the first week that I missed, which was last week, August 19th. I missed you guys so much, by the way. And it's funny because I'm looking at my calendar now, and August 12th was a Wednesday. Week, August 19th, the week that I missed, was a Wednesday. And of course, it's Wednesday again, and I'm back and better than ever. That eclipse, I haven't experienced an eclipse that intense and powerful since 2017. I believe it was the summer of 2017. It was probably the solar eclipse of 2017, which was almost a decade ago. This most recent new moon and total lunar eclipse on August 12th in Leo shut everything down in a good way and in a bad way. It was just so overwhelming. And I know I'm not the only person who is feeling it, who is going through it. But we're here today. We got through it together. And that's the beautiful thing of it. The energy always corrects itself. And this week, this Friday, we have a full moon coming. And that energy is a little more relaxed. It's not as intense as that solar eclipse from August 12th. That solar eclipses, when eclipses come through, they come to clear the energy, usually stagnant energy, anything that's not flowing, anything that's not working, anything that has served its purpose here, anything that's not in alignment, it will be clipped. Literally, it will be cut. That would be the end of that story, whether it's a person, place, or thing. A lot of breakups have been happening over the last 2 3 weeks. A lot of endings, a lot of deaths, a lot of, final things have happened. And as hard as it is to come to terms with that, that's the way it's supposed to be. We are always supposed to be moving forward and learning and growing. And I came across a quote, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, that says something along the lines of life is an intricate balance of holding on and letting go. And I think about that often because as much as I want to hold on to people, places, things, situations, even if I feel wronged, I want to hold on to it, but it wouldn't serve me. It wouldn't do me any good. It would not be in my greatest alignment, my highest alignment, highest frequency to hold on to anyone or anything that's stagnant. And that's exactly the way the universe works. And I believe that it's an intricate balance of holding on and letting go. But letting go can be so painful. It can be so difficult, but it has to happen, whether we like it or not, whether we want it to or not. Now that we are officially 2 weeks into the shadow period of that total solar eclipse, I keep wanting to say a lunar eclipse. So this upcoming lunar eclipse is also going to be significant. This is a partial lunar eclipse on Friday, August 28th. So that's also going to be significant. But I'm still in the energy, the aftermath of the solar eclipse from August 12th, because the energy prior to August 12th, really like the end of July, all the way up till today, which is the end of August, the energy was so intense. And that energy was intense for a reason. It's time to release what needs to be released. It's time to reset our identities and who and what we identify as so that we can move forward and move on into the next phase. We are still in a year number one, a new cycle. So, a lot of good things are happening for some people. And unfortunately, a lot of really tough, hard, basically bad things are happening for others. And it really just depends on what season you are in your own personal life. Because I know for me personally, the last year, number one, it was my hardest season yet. It was a very difficult season for me to be in, but my peers were seemed like having the time of their lives. And now we fast forward to this cycle. I'm more put together, more content, more grounded, way more spiritual. And then unfortunately, some of my loved ones are going through it right now. So this entire place is about cycles, y'all. That's as simple as I can put it. It's about cycles and what we do in these cycles and how we choose to navigate these cycles matter. Because I can honestly say, if I did not go through the things that I went through in my last year, number one cycle, way back in 2016, I probably would not be enjoying the cycle that I'm in today in this new year, number one. So, we all get a turn with these cycles. It ebbs and flows up and down, good and bad. It's really just about how you handle these cycles, how you handle these eclipses. And this is why knowing and studying astrology for yourself is also beneficial because each and every one of us have our own unique birth charts. And just because one person is going through a certain season or a certain cycle doesn't mean that you are going to go through the exact same thing. It's always going to be different. As a collective, we are in a year number one, but each of us also has our own personal numbers to look at. As a collective, we are in a year number one, but I'll just use myself as an example. My personal number for this year is a year number 8. So my life basically is going to look totally different from someone whose personal number is, let's say, a number 5. A lot of change might be going on in number five's life right now, good and bad, right or wrong. So it all depends. And I think it's important that everyone should know their life path number, their current year number that they are in their life cycle. This will really help you to navigate life. Now that the energy is kind of dying down from that fiery Leo energy of the August 12th new moon and total solar eclipse, it's time to just take a breather, relax, take it all in. I know over the past month, things have been heavy pretty much for everyone. I can bet that the last month has been heavy in some kind of way for every single person because we are all in this place together. It might not be the exact same heaviness, but some type of heaviness, some type of irritation. It's time to put it down. It's time to accept whatever has happened, accept whatever has not happened over the last month, because this weekend we have new energy coming in. And this is what I mean by the energy ebbing and flowing. We kind of just got to keep going with whatever comes our way because now we're about to go into some full moon energy under a new astrological sign, under new energy. And you kind of want to leave that old eclipse energy behind, even though I believe that energy from any major astrological event lasts about 2 to 3 weeks prior to the event and then 2 to 3 weeks after the event. So we are in the second week of the that total solar eclipse. So hopefully by next week the energy should have dissipated completely for most people and you'll be able to get a better understanding of what happened during that time, why it happened, how it happened, and how to move forward most importantly, moving forward. I don't know why the heck is so many like airplanes when I decide to start recording. It's so weird. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it right here. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to tune into next week's Our Wisdom Wednesday for more spiritual guidance and insight. And as always, speak life over yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Trust yourself first and protect yourself. I love you, chosen ones. Peace.